Alright, I'm Jeffrey, I'm here at JTech, and what I'm going to be talking about today is arc welding. Now, this is your arc welder. This is what we have at JTech. It's a AC 225 arc welder. Now, depending on the different type of metals and material, you're going to want to crank it up or crank it down. Like on this thin metal, we're just going to stay at 75 and we should be fine with the smaller gauge arc rod. But you're going to have to go over your safety concerns, of course. There is hazards with this. You're going to want to wear gloves because it's going to get really hot and you can suffer some pretty bad burns. You're going to want to be safe about it and make sure your grounds are connected and you don't have a short somewhere, or else you can get a nasty shock. And the light. You're going to want to make sure you have your UV light with your safety glasses underneath, just to, be safe about it and you don't get arc burn or UV light burn in your eyes. So I'm just going to be going over how to run a bead with this. Now, I'm not that good at it, so it might be a nasty bead, but these things are a little difficult. You can see here some people's beads with an arc welder. These are pretty good beads, and this one hasn't had the slag knocked off. You would knock it off with a slag hammer. And yeah, there's your beads, Alright, and you're going to want to keep, here's your arc welder. Make sure you have it off when it's not being used for safety. See, with the 75, we're using a B013 gauge rod, I guess.
60.
Oh, 60, my bad. Rod. And what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to make sure you're grounded, you have your wire, you're going to have your helmet. You're going to flip it on. Now with these, you're gonna want to like run it across first to get the tip hot and nice, and then you're gonna want to start to weld. Control your puddle, keep it an 1/8 inch away, and you control where the heat goes. So make sure the direction you're pointing this thing is the direction you want the heat to go. Now whether you're right-handed or left-handed, it depends, but do it to where you're comfortable, or else you're always gonna get a nasty bead. All right, now I'm gonna demonstrate right now. Alright, you see my bead? See, it's not pretty, but you're gonna let it cool off a little bit, knock off the slack, and you'll be able to see actually your penetration and your weld and everything. So after you're done, just turn off the machine. Also, a good tip, this is like a release button, so when it sticks on the metal, because it will, just release the tip, release the thing, turn off the machine, put the rod back. That way you are at less risk of producing a shock. But that's how you would run a bead, knock off the slack, clean it up, and that's how you'd use the arc welder.